deadlifts. What's up, ORG? Just getting started. So obviously, banded deadlifts. Don't know what I'm going to work up to. Be anything. Still haven't found my tripod, which is annoying. I'll have to buy another one. Called off work. Did you ever tell me what you do for work, or you keep that secret? So I'm using these shoes instead of the Converse because they're just too destroyed. So I feel like they are pretty flat, and hopefully as I break them in, they'll feel more comfortable. What's up, Funk? Good name. What's up, Shirley? So I'm going to work up to a triple today. So we'll see what I can get up to. Try to be explosive. That's one of the main things. My grip strength is definitely a bit awkward because I haven't done much training. So it's definitely going to take a little bit to feel comfortable again. Feels good. Nothing off, which is the main thing. I did order dumbbells, loadable Olympic dumbbells, purely for bench and stuff. I ordered some more 5 kilogram plates to stack on it. I'll need to order more. I have 2 here. I ordered 4 more, but I'll need to order probably, I think, is it 2 more? Suppose I need three 5 kilogram plates on each side of the one bar to add up to 30. The little bar is like 3 kilograms, so it's a lot of plates. So we'll see how many I need once I load it up. Bought the cast iron plates for it because they're the cheapest ones to get. I don't need perfect equipment for those. But I'm hoping that it'll just make my chest stronger, being able to bench more, and then I can always buy more plates for it. Best produce at the farmers market. Nice. So yeah, I basically ordered 4 more of these. So that means I'll have 6 of these in total, which is basically for 1 bar. So I'll need to buy 6 more, which will be like another 80 quid. Because four plates was 40 quid. So yeah, 80 quid, which isn't bad. You know, that was the best price I could find. Free shipping, so that's the main thing. Because there were cheaper offers with buying 4 plates, but then shipping was £20, which is a bit cheap, because they don't tell you that until you go into the pay. Calf raise block, 35. Well, I mean, surely you could just use a bit of wood. Like get a block of wood, you know, from a store. A calf raise block, or yeah, I'm not sure. 35 or something like that. It's a bit steep. Here, banana kush looks great. Does it actually taste like banana? Is the real question. Feeling good. I can feel my glutes, which is good. I've been doing the glute thrusts in the gym for the whole purpose of being able to activate them more. I posted a short of them, so I have a good machine for that. At least in the home gym, I don't have to deal with the deadlift platform being all bumpy and stuff because people smashing weights onto it and breaking it. I always hated that. People slam the weights down. when they're not lifting heavy enough, in my opinion, to be allowed to do that. Like, I think you need to be lifting at least over 200 kilograms before you slam the bar down. So we'll see, maybe I can work up to 160 and get 3 reps. It's feeling decent. It's just my grip. It feels really weird. It's like my hands aren't used to holding the bar right now. Hit that like button as well, guys. Actually, I'll pin that comment. I did go for a run, so I did a 7.5k run today before the gym, because I find I can't run anywhere near as well after my workout, but I don't think I find any difference with the lifting running before it. Sometimes it's hard just to get the rubber band even, so you gotta kind of forget about it and just hope for the best. Right, let's do the other side this time. Nice. 140. Unwear your shirt, please. How do you unwear a shirt? I am not warm enough to unwear my shirt. Maybe on my working set I'll do it. This like saves your back, by the way. Don't know if anyone's has one, but it's a lifting jack, so you put the barbell in there and just wedge it up so you can slide the plates on and off. I think it's the best thing I bought. Right, what was that? Pull, I'm doing legs and then bench press. So I'll go over my week. I start my week with Sunday, squats, and a run and back, squats, run back. Monday, bench, that's it. Tuesday, arms, sandbag, run. Thursday, deadlifts and bench. And Friday, arms. So I haven't got fully into the swing of things yet. I'm still just getting back. You know, like I haven't even done the arm workout this week, so I'll do arms tomorrow. What's up, King Dale Clark? You changed the colour of your profile. this, you know, I'm going to try to do 3 reps of 160 today. Get back into it. We'll see. Maybe 150. Let's see how this feels. I'll hit 2 reps of this. Yep, back on the grind. I did a run before I came into here. And I'm trying these new, well, they're not new, but like shoes I haven't worn before because my Converse were destroyed. Well, this is 140. Just want to see how it feels. I worked up to 150 last week for a single, like as the first deadlift back. Felt heavy. Did I go to 150? I'm not sure. I think I want to do 3 reps with this. I don't think I want to go up higher than this. That's with the clips on. $120, $130 I went up to last week, that's right. So we're going to try to do 3 reps of this, get a comeback. So basically the goal is just to do 3 times 3 each week. So I'm going to start with one set of 3 today. And then we'll slowly build that up. 2 sets next week. With the band, obviously. Can't forget, I'm using a band to add more resistance at the top. I think I'm going to take the top off now. Come warm enough. The whole garage is a mess right now. Like I don't have much room to move about in here. It's really annoying. What's up, the Anderson? The Bowflex machine. I don't know what the Bowflex is. I'm all good, Anderson. Is that the Bowflex? Is that the one where you go like that? It's like you band it in. Yeah, that thing's just a scam. Right. We'll try to hit 3 reps with this. Bowflex is like a mini circuit for home. So it's like a bench press, but you're benching with cables up. Like I just seems a bit awkward. Like this, there's no way it's going to provide enough load to actually get a workout in. You'd have to do sets of 50. Right, let's hit this. And then I'm going to RDLs. RDLs, then lunges, and then on the chest. Let's try to get this knee. was hard. I think the deadlift is going to take a bit of time to get back up. So 140 with a band with good, it had a good amount of resistance on it. Let's go on to RDLs. Sit into the deadlift is a bad cue. The deadlift is not a squat. That's one of the big mistakes people make. They think the deadlift is meant to be the squat. A bit crowded in here. RDLs. Rounding the spine is okay for deadlifts. It's when you're rounding, it's when you go from this and you go like that. But if you start off, that's perfectly fine. I've seen, I think Yogi talks about that. I'm not really bothered. Yeah, it's when you're going for maximum loads, you don't really want to. It's rounding while you lift, not if your back's rounded from the start. It's fine, but once you have that load off the ground, if you go from straight to rounded, and I mean like really rounded, not the upper back rounding, which is what mine was. I can't even really round the lower back. But right, so we're going to do RDLs now. I'm so weak right now, Vincent. It's going to take me time to get back up to my true strength. A few weeks. I think I'll only take a few weeks. Let's see. Did I use straps? I don't think I used straps. I think I was doing a mixed grip. Yeah, that's right. So I'll explain why I do mixed grip on RDLs. So the reason I do mixed grip on RDLs because it feels better. Even it feels better than using straps. You know, you eat like that. Because when I do it like that, it feels like it's just pulling my shoulders out of the socket. Even though I can deadlift 170 like this, but for whatever reason, RDLs really hurt my shoulders when I'm holding it like that. So I tested it and did mixed grip, and it feels great. So if you have any problems with that, try mixed grip. And I suppose you can still use straps on mixed grip if you want. Like if I was going heavier weight, I probably would. So we have RDLs, then we're going to do lunges, which I'm going to do my lunges in a specific way. Also, when I have my Olympic dumbbells, when they come, I could load a lot more weight up onto one arm and do them this way, rather than having to go to put it in the bar on my back, because that just feels really awkward, you know, because you can only go from a certain weight dumbbells to back, putting the bar on your back. Next set. And I like the grip it a lot closer rather than out here. Like this is a lot closer to my deadlift grip. And this is a true RDL. So for a true RDL, you only go down to where your hip stops moving backwards. So about there for me, you don't keep going. That's one thing a lot of people get wrong, and it's why they feel their lower back. Now, obviously, there's different RDL variations, which are extended range of motion, where they're not actually going, they're only doing the bottom part, but that's mainly for your lower back. Like they're specifically training that. I'm trying to train the hamstrings. I don't want to hit the lower back anymore than I need to. Still there, Vincent? Are you still doing RDLs, or you're not? Are you not doing them anymore? So I got my knockoff Chinese shoes. Let's see. Like in the picture, it didn't show it had a yellow sole, so I probably should have just returned them. They tricked me. I'm going to try to get up to 15 reps for 3 sets of that. Build that up before I add any more weight onto it. Alright, lunges. So this will hit. So this is hitting everything apart from the calves. So entire back for deadlifts, glutes, hamstrings, quads, RDLs, mainly quads, glutes, and a little bit of lower back. And then lunges, basically all quad and calf. I suppose if you go deep enough, you are hitting the glutes. Athlete necks. Don't stay away from athlete necks. You know, see his fake weight scandal. So it'll be. So lunges, let's get it. Let's add some weight onto the next set. It's not too bad. Last week it was really sore in my knee. But that's probably because I came back and instantly added 20k a week onto a run. Let's see. Some yogi with the donation next adventure fund. The fund's still paying off the last adventure. Thanks for the donation. So I am exactly 75 kilograms right now. I lost over 5 full kilograms on my holiday. You know, I know usually people gain weight on their holiday, but because I was doing a climb / adventure holiday, I lost loads of weight. Like, $180. How much do you eat? 5'7". Or maybe 5'8". 5'7" was the last time I measured my height, and that was in school, you know. I don't really see a need to measure. Maybe I'll measure it again and see where I'm at. Goal weight, I don't know, just depends. I'll probably gain back weight, but I'm also trying to get abs. So I think I'm at the perfect weight to get the abs set. Just need to actually train them. You know, all the running I do is training the abs. I think people forget about that. I just need to directly train them. So I'll do abs tomorrow with the arms. I probably want to get up to like 80 kilograms, you know, but I'm not going to bulk to get up there. I want to build the muscle to get up to 80. I want to feel good, because it's such a difference between being 80 kilograms and 75 and going for a run. Like I tell you, you might not think about it, but you know, imagine running 10k with an extra 5 kilograms in your hands. You know, that's the difference. There's Shirley with a donation as well. Thank you. I suppose a train probably, let's see, 3 runs and then 1, 2, 4 workouts, 5 workouts, you know, like I'm training like 8 times a week. Sometimes I'll skip a workout. Don't say anything. Right, next set. My legs definitely lost size. Like some of my trousers are a lot not as tight. I think these are really good. Like just getting into lunges, assisted, you know, so you can forget about the balance, because a lot of people, like even me, I struggle with the balance in lunges, like I'm wobbling about. But I think that's because of my eyesight. Like I need to be able to look something in the distance. Yeah, being heavy makes it a lot harder to run. I think that's let's see, let's try to flex. I don't know how to flex though. There's still some fat down here though. But that's like where I hold all my fat. It's like around here. Well, you know, it kind of looks, it is an ab shape, right? Like up here and up here. It's just this middle part. That's it doesn't seem to have the muscle. So I'll maybe try to do some research and see what I can do to train that. If anyone has any ideas. Like the top ab is good. Like it's really visible. The lower ab holds more fat, but that makes it visible as well and stand out. It's just that it's the middle section that's not there. I don't have the best genetics. Like I can tell they're not like perfect shaped. Yeah, Yeah, definitely does. That's what I'm saying. Like I lost over 5 kilograms, and I could tell the difference in my running. But as long as I keep my running up while gaining the weight back, it will be a lot better. Plus, the more running, the more burning calories, like fat, you know. Depends how heavy. Like I think running. There's a little trick. The slower you run, the more impact it is on your joints. Now that may seem wrong, but it's not. The faster you run, the less impact on your joints there are. This is wrong. Like if you're walking, it's a lot less than running. But like as soon as you start to run, the amount of force going through you, it's all going straight down when you land. If you're going really slow, but if you're going really fast, that force is the force is going like that through your joints. So a lot of it's getting mediated. That's why I don't really like the idea of long distance running for overweight people, but like going really slow. Like go for a really slow walk or do some intervals until you lose a good amount of weight. Oh. That's my legs done. Right, bench press. Let's see. Sprint times. Well, it depends. I mean, look at Usain Bolt. Like those guys that do 100 meters at Olympic level, they're not skinny. They're pretty big. I would say they're all probably around 90 kilograms. Like their legs, upper body are all big. Like you need a lot of power as well for sprinting. I used to sprint until I tore my hamstring 3 times. But then I decided it's just not worth it anymore. But then that's when I started getting into lifting. Right, we're going to do bench now. Legs. Definitely legs. So my idea for abs is to train them twice a week. So I'm going to train them on my arm days. So once I do arms, then I'll do abs. Like specific. I'm only going to be doing 2 exercises per workout. For that. Why are you lifting so light? Have you not been listening? Favorite body parts to train. What is most neglected? You can scroll up in chat and you can figure out why I'm lifting light. It's a good point, Awakened. If you're a bodybuilder, Callum Von Moger, when he was in his prime, not anymore though, he's a weirdo. He's completely messed his life up. Like I always wonder where his videos went, and then a few years later, I seen him on the news. What a guy! What a guy! Like why do people mess themselves up like that? So I'm trying not to use leg drive on these lifts. And that's to avoid the back getting involved. So that's more than last week. I only did 5 reps with 60 last week for 3 sets. So that's kind of the progress it's going to take to get back up on weight. Just dipping your toes back into the weight. But obviously, the body weight is probably the main issue. You know, I'll never, unless I gain all that weight back, I'm not going to be at the top level I was again. as fast. It's going to take a lot longer. I reckon just a month will, it'll take me a month to get back to 80 to 90%. See, Ben, you haven't been listening at all, have you? You're training close to field. Awaken, do you want to explain to him? Because he seems to not be listening. I mean, the donations kind of explain it all. This is what you kind of get though. You kind of get these people that come in, but they're actually secretly, hating, but they try to hide behind a mask and only throw these slight remarks out, jabs that they can claim that aren't, they're not hating. No, but like the actual reason awakened. Do you even know? What's your top what's your maxes on your top 3 list, Ben? Comment them in the chat. For bench, deadlift, squat, what's your top 3 lifts? Numbers on it? Alright, okay, I'll comment why I climbed the world. Mountain 2 weeks ago. Lost. There you go, Ben. There's your answer. I said this in the live as well. You obviously weren't listening. Quite sure my maxes would be higher than yours. Either way. So it's the one thing I don't like, people that just comment on your training after coming into one live stream, one video. Like, you never know what someone's doing or what they did. They could have done a PR last week and they're taking it really easy. Like you don't know. Right, incline, and then we'll do dumbbells right after. What's up, Harif? Oh. So I'm not even doing all the lifts right now. I'm just doing most of the main ones, and then next week I'm gonna fully come back to everything. You know, 2 arm workouts a week, you know, all that. I need to do some stretching as well, because I'm very stiff. I haven't done any stretching. Especially for my squats, you know, it's really bad because my knees are like, oh, my ankle mobility is gone. Well, it just depends. You know, when I get back up to the weight being heavier, like it could take up to 40 minutes just to do my bench press, or up to an hour just to do my deadlifts. And then usually the stuff after takes like half an hour because it's rep work. So one thing I don't like about training is how long it takes, which is why for my running I've set it to where I'm only doing an hour run, but 3 times a week. So keep it short and just push harder every week. Try to push harder and harder. I want to get up to 10k in an hour, and then I will start to add the distance on. Doesn't matter how long it takes after that, just to build it up. I have thought about separating this workout, you know, just doing legs one day, then the upper body another day. So like tomorrow. But it's just like, do I want to add another workout in? Because I'm doing arms tomorrow anyway. Yeah, I mean, I always find it funny, you know, people don't want to train their cardio, when that in turn makes their recovery rate go up. Recovery rate for building muscle, that would be much better. This today is always the longest workout. So as I said, I ordered Olympic dumbbells, you know. So I have these. This is 15 kilograms, but you know I can't really add more onto this. Plus, it gives me this just to keep 15. So I have that 20 in straight dumbbells, and then I order Olympic dumbbells, but I'll need to order more 5 kilogram plates for it to make it so I can load it. It's purely because the 20 kilogram dumbbells for my benching is not really heavy enough. Before I left, I was able to do 3 sets of 15, which is easy enough. I'd say a big chest is probably more important, because you can always put your arms like squeeze them in, because you can always see the people that walk about their big chest. You know, they'll wear a jacket or something, but they'll have their jacket pulled back so you can see their chest, arms covered up. But it's like, if you have good arms, you know, wear short sleeves or something. Just depends, you know. Well, say who looks a bit better in a tank top? Someone with a big chest or small arms, or someone with big arms and a small chest? What a breath. Do one more set and then dumbbells. As I said before, this week I'm not going to be doing as many live streams anymore. So I'll probably cut it down to like 2 a week. Video whatever I want to be it like that. Because they're not really helpful, if I'll say it like you don't really get anything from it. It'd be better for me just to post a video. Which I have a video of my chest day this week to post. Then I'm also going to repost my free PRs, so I can, as clips, so I can easily go back and look at that and people can see where I am and what the goals are. So I'll just repost those separately on my channel and just have the title be BenchPress number and PR. The hardest thing right now is picking the dumbbells up, because my back and grip strength are just not there. As I said, that's why I need the heavier ones. No, definitely not. I don't have the build for bodybuilding or desire to compete. I don't really care. I'd rather compete in powerlifting than bodybuilding. To me, bodybuilding is the sport where everyone cheats but claim natty. It's just it's ridiculous that there's a natural division at all. In my opinion, even in amateur shows, 90% of them are on steroids, even if they don't look good. Like, to be able to get down to that body weight, you know, you're on something. To where powerlifting's a bit different, because you can kind of grind out heavy weight purely from being bigger, fat, which is it's a lot easier to do than to lose weight and look good. You know, get like 6% body fat and look big. I should probably take some pictures of my back now while I have the lower body fat percentage as well. I might do that after this stream. Oh. So I'll need to order 6 more 5-kilogram plates to be able to fill out my dumbbell. I was going to get the adjustable ones, but none of them went up to 30 that I could find, and they were all like 230 quid or something, which is just a bit much for something that I hear breaks a lot. Once I get these, Olympic dumbbells as well, it means I can change the weights of one of those and make it lighter. So one of them's 15, then I can put the one to 12, which gives me, so I can do drop sets with arms instead of having them both at the same weight, which I don't know why I do, because I don't use those for anything other than arms, because all I need to do is hold them and switch hands. But guys, I know some of you are new here, go watch some of my videos. That's what helps my channel. Like, watch my main videos. Like, watch my shorts. Watch my main videos. My arm doesn't look too bad, actually. Ooh. I definitely don't want to measure it, though. I kind of want to see how much I've lost. This isn't all pumped. Oh boy, that's a lot. 14 and a quarter. Long pumped as well. So I was just about at 15 and a half before I left. But that was after being pumped, We'll see what it's like tomorrow after my arms. It's kind of sad. That's one of the things I also need to try to do is really focus on the arms, because the goal is to hit 16, but it's like I keep hitting a point where I can't gain anymore, but then also I know my diet is terrible. Like, I don't get enough protein at all, so I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the shops, buy protein, buy creatine. 20-inch arms? Damn. I think that's too big. What's up, Skits? Last set. These are 20. I've ordered new ones. So I ordered Olympic dumbbells, so I can load plates onto it. but I need to buy 6 more 5 kilogram plates so I can do 30 kilograms on each of them. I ordered 4 plates so far, so I'll need to order 6 more because I already have 2. But at least they're not too expensive. 6 more plates will be about 80 quid. Oof, feel my hamstring. I hate that. Feeling your hamstring. Because your hamstring's always stretched. You know, you may not think about it. But I'll just demonstrate. Like, your hamstring is always stretched. Like, there we go. That's it, not stretched. Bent up. But your hamstring's always got stretch onto it. Curl them? No. I'm not that strong yet. Ooh. Anyway, that's me done, skits. Peace out, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for the donations. Those, they're 15s. And then I'm gonna change 1 to 12 so I can do like drop sets. Anyway, peace out. Thanks for showing up.